Hey, what's going on, people? If I sound a little congested or I start to cough, you guys have to excuse me because I'm slightly under the weather. You know, dealing with this California weather is crazy. It was just raining on Sunday, and now today the goddamn sun is out. So you just never know what you're gonna get out here in California. It's like dealing with a moody woman or a cycle. You just never know what you're gonna get. But I want you guys to check out this video that Tyga had, the rapper Tyga had on the Breakfast Club. And I thought he was out of pocket for this comment he made. So I'm going to go ahead and run the video, and I'll come back with my commentary.
So it's cool now. You know what I mean? It ain't no pressure. You feel me?
But I'm sure that she feels a way about the whole situation with Kylie, like, because it's all over the internet.
Well, yeah, because, you know, it's because what people make it seem, you know what I mean? And, like, TMZ, like, you got to think now, like, TMZ didn't really, like, care about me until, like, they figured out that I lived next door to Kim and Kanye and all that stuff, you know what I mean? But I've been friends with them before I even met China, you know what I mean? I was friends with Scott and her family for years, you know? So me hanging out with them, it wasn't nothing new, you know? But now people just want to make a story of it because they like, okay, we figured out who Tyga is and we see who he affiliated with, so we want to start a... It's crazy, like this... that they make up is like the craziest thing.
Because they make you look crazy.
They said you flew her to like Europe or somewhere where it was legal to smash her.
Yeah, people are crazy, bro. Like, I mean, you know, like I've been knowing her and her family for a long time.
But you guys do spend a lot of time together, so you can understand what I'm saying is,
you know,
why people think that.
Because, you know, and black culture is different. You know, if you hang around somebody, you smashing them. But like, you know, white culture is different. You know what I mean? Like they really are friends. You know what I'm saying? Like they like really, yo, this is my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's genuine. It's different. You know what I mean? And like how we think is a little different with our mentality. You know, so for me, if I'm like I'm friends with her and I'm friends with her sister, they hoes or we smashing them. Like, and it's like we really friends. Like I respect her mom. I know her whole family.
Okay, so if you guys are not familiar with the backstory of what they actually were talking about, Tyga is, I would say, very friendly and close to this 17-year-old girl named Kayla. And I believe she's associated or relatives with the Kardashians or something to that nature. And he's been online on Instagram taking pictures with her. You know, they spend a lot of time together. You know, he's flown her out to quote-unquote kick it and et cetera, et cetera. So there's been this whole thing in the media and that everybody's been talking about that, you know, he is dating this underage girl. Now, in some states, you know, it is okay to, you know, be sexual with a chick or a boy that is 17 years old. In certain states, I believe New York is one, it's a couple of other ones. But, you know, people been cracking on him and, you know, just making certain comments about it. But what I found to be wrong, and I found it to be, you know, a disgrace that Tyga would even get on a radio station like the Breakfast Club and say this. He tried to put it out there as if black folks, every time we see somebody with someone, they can't be a friend or anything like that. They gotta be smashing. They gotta be fucking that other person. And really, what he's doing is he's playing into the stereotype as if all black men do, all we're good for is using our penis. All black women do is go around and hang out with dudes that they're sleeping with. And he basically threw the whole black community under the bus. He didn't think about the fact that, maybe it's because you're a grown-ass man and you're spending a little bit too much time with a 17-year-old girl. I don't give a damn how close you say you are or how long you knew her. There's certain things you don't do with an underage chick. You know, when I was 24, 25, I believe that's the age Tyga is, I wasn't thinking about no 17-year-old girl. Okay, there were, you know, underage chicks that I knew since they were kids or I was close with the family, but I'm not going to fly this chick out. I'm not going to have this chick in my room alone or I'm spending a excessive amount of time with an underage girl. I'm not going to do that because, for one, why would you even want to do that as a grown man? Two, it doesn't look right to the public. And he tried to use the excuse, oh, well, yeah, you know, I knew her since she was a girl and we've always been friends. But, you know, I'm not even really going to focus on that. I want to focus on the fact that he threw the black community under the bus. And a lot of times, you know, these cats, they come out here and they say things, and when they get put under pressure, they want to try to say, well, oh, it's just those Negroes that think like that. So black folks are the only people that are saying something about you messing with this underage chick. If anything, it's the white folks out there that's talking about it because you're messing with somebody like a Kardashian or a family member of theirs. That's what it is. Because if you were messing with Keisha or whatever, yeah, you might have some eyebrows raised within the black community, but them white folks wouldn't give a damn about it. But because she's related to the Kardashians, that's why it's got a lot of exposure. But I thought, you know, it was some cooning shit to come out here on the radio and basically throw the black community on the bus and say, oh, well, yeah, when black people see a guy and a girl together, they're smashing, or the girl got to be a hoe, or et cetera, et cetera. Black people don't think like that. And I think that was wrong to go out there and put that to the masses, put that out to the masses, saying as if we think everybody got to be smashing someone every time they're with the opposite sex. Not thinking about maybe it's the fact that you're a grown-ass man hanging around a 17-year-old. I mean, you wouldn't dare catch me with a minor. I don't even like women that are 18, 19 years old because they cannot connect with me mentally. It's nothing there. Now, we can go to the movies, listen to music or something like that, but that's about it. To be spending an excessive amount of time with somebody that age, or, you know, trying to get romantically involved with someone at that age, it's no compatibility there. Because as a grown man, you're on a total different level. As a grown woman, you're on a total different level than someone that is a minor or fresh out of high school. It's a whole different mindset, a whole different level of maturity, where it should be a level of maturity there. But, you know, I thought that was wrong, man. You know, the especially on the Breakfast Club, you come out and you say something like that. But, you know what I mean, this is what these cats do, man. You know, they get put under pressure and they make bullshit comments. And then he tried to say, one of the comments that he said was, you know, the woman that's with the black guy or whoever she's hanging with, she's a hoe. But yet, in Tyga's music, you kind of have this persona as if you like this Don and you just this player and you got all these women. And I don't have a problem with cats expressing themselves in music. You know, hey, you want to talk about that? If that's your persona, that's the way you want to market yourself. Hey, by all means, do your thing. But don't be a hypocrite. Don't display black women as being hoes, or any black woman that's around you're sleeping with, or you macking them or whatever, but then you want to come out and say, oh, well, black people think that every black woman that's with somebody is a hoe. You're being a hypocrite, and that's complete hypocrisy. But you guys give me your feedback on this if you want.